On Saturday, the first, is it the first of August, I made a plan that I wanted to go to a place called Baduma, and this is because I have never actually been to that place, and I don't even know that such a place exists in Abuja until many months ago, last year, I would say, when I went to Guzape and I was taking a walk through the streets of Guzape when I came across this place, and I asked people what is the name of this place, and they said it is Baduma. So on Saturday evening, I am like, okay, let me go to Baduma and see what's going on there. But on my way, when I got to where I was supposed to take a cab, I already changed my mind. I was like, no, I don't want to go to Baduma again. But before that, I came across some sweet oranges, which looked very yummy, and I got some of it. It was actually very juicy, in fact. And I boarded a ride that was going to a location called Area 1 in Abuja. If you live in Abuja, you should know Area 1. The ride was very smooth. Basically, car rides in Abuja are very smooth because the roads are free and there are barely any traffic. So yeah, we drove straight until we got to Area 1, but the driver stopped me on top of Area 1 bridge, and now I have to make my way down down the bridge. But the road that leads down the bridge wasn't very smooth. It was like dented, and I had to, walk down very carefully because it was very steep. I don't want to fall, maintaining my steez. So I walked down that road and I went underneath the bridge towards Gariki area. So when I crossed over to Gariki area, I had a plan in mind. Since I wasn't going to Baduma, I said, okay, I was going to explore Gariki a little bit. So along the way, just before I got to Area 1 complex, I saw these guys. I don't even know what name they are called, but they usually walk around looking for customers. They deal in pedicure and manicure. It's a very quick and sharp way of getting your nails trimmed. So my toenails, my are overgrown. So I had to then wait. I called the guy and waited, and he did his thing. And yeah, while sitting there, I didn't really want to go to into Gariki again. Yeah, I'm just like that. I'm always changing my mind. I didn't really feel like I wanted to go into Gariki. I said, okay, maybe I should just check out the Area 1 complex, which is a mini market there. They sell lots of things, clothes. Do they sell foodstuffs? I'm not sure, but they sell a type of meat called kilishi and suya and books and so many things that you might want, but I don't think they sell food items there. So I took a quick walk around Area 1 complex, and afterwards I started walking back to that Area 1 bridge that I went underneath before. So, but this time there is a road right on the other side because earlier on I went to the side of Gariki. So, on the other side, there is a road that leads inward there. So, my instinct directed me to follow that road. I have never walked that road before, and I was excited because I love seeing new things and just walking there, seeing what is happening there. And so, yeah, I started making my way in there, and along the way, I discovered that that place was actually called Turumi Although I have been to Durumi a very long time ago, but that wasn't the route that I took, and I took a different route I could remember. But this is my first time within this location called Durumi, this particular area, and I was making my way through there. Although I didn't know the path to take, but I was, using my instincts to follow different roads, and I came across a lot of building. Durumi is a very quiet place, I would say, from the part that I went to. It is just quiet and cozy. That Saturday evening, it's like totally calm and somewhere you'd like to just take evening walks or runs. It's just my type of area. So I walked through Durumi until I got to this road that also leads to Galadima's roundabout straight ahead. But something interesting is that I was wearing light clothing, and that evening, although it had rained earlier that day, that evening was just chilly, and the cars were speeding so fast. And yeah, I started feeling chilly from that just by walking beside those speeding cars. And although I wanted to walk to Galadima's roundabout, I had to make a change of mind and then took the direction of House on the Rock, a shortcut there. So I took that road, very long walk. I took the road and I walked until I got to the road that is Airport Road, and I had to cross over the road, like run across the road because there was no pedestrian bridge there. When I made it to the other side, I then waited for a taxi. Like I waited, there were other people there. We waited and waited, but no taxi was coming forth. Then at some point, this guy just appeared from nowhere with a truck and was like, "Are you headed down?" Like he was headed towards my direction. So myself and other persons, we jumped on the back of that truck and it sped off. Like it was just speeding down the road. Like I said earlier, I was chilly, and right now I was super chilly. But I knew that I will be home. And yeah, when we finally arrived, the guy didn't even charge us. He was like, "You can pay whatever you have." So I paid. Usually it was supposed to be 500, but I gave him 400. And when I got home, the first thing I did was to rush to get my sweater because I was so cold. My fingers, my hands were super freezing, and I changed quickly into long sleeves and trousers and thick clothing. So yeah, I enjoyed my Saturday evening just taking a walk around Abuja and having so much fun while at it. Enjoy your day.